stuff. Okay, good. Now that works. Ugh. I was like, what the hell is going on here? Some weird stuff was going on. I do apologize for that. There we go. Fucking A. I don't have the chat anymore, but that's the least of my worries. That is absolutely the least of my worries. Holy crap. I don't know what the hell is going on here. I don't know what the heck was going on here. But yeah, there was some weirdness going on. I'm going to have to actually open up Twitch this time because I don't know what happened. The only thing I could think of was that something updated on Streamlabs itself. And now I have to actually go and use actual, you know, Twitch, use Twitch, the actual chat here to do my stuff. And it's like freaking annoying, but whatever. We'll work with it. We'll work with it. Again, hello, RPG Staple. There was some weirdness going on, and that's why things are the way that they are. I do apologize for that. It is, usually I have the intro, but today we're just going to work with it. It did not want to, yeah, did not want to, like, Streamlabs, luckily I tried to do this, like, earlier, so it kind of worked, I guess. I don't know. But Streamlabs tried to do some weird-ass stuff earlier on. It was, let's just say, very, very, very annoying. I don't know exactly what happened, but it was very annoying that it did all this random stuff. And I think I have it fixed now. It should be fixed now, at least. I see that both of them are live, so it should be fixed now. We have a couple of things that we want to cover, of course. Want to cover it all for you. And hopefully y'all can... I know y'all are always patient, so I do appreciate that. But holy crap, I had to do a bunch of stuff on Streamlabs to make things work properly. And I don't know why. Like, it was in a weird aspect ratio. It was in a weird, like, a bunch of other weirdness was going on. It was just being very strange. And I do have to do that occasionally. That's why I'm glad that I planned beforehand. I do have to do those things occasionally. So, yeah, I guess I'm glad that I had to plan it beforehand. Hey, AD! Welcome, welcome. Welcome, Minnie Mao. Welcome. Thank you for being here. Everybody who's here, thank you for being here. I have no idea what module it hasn't updated, but whatever. Some weirdness, of course. Some weirdness happening on both sides. I don't know what was going on here. It says that I've been live for 2 minutes and 52 seconds, so far so good. Vox and his 3D calls in Minotaur, yes. Oh yeah, that's one thing I did want to cover. I did want to cover the Nijisanji EN Twitter. I did want to cover that in between what I was doing and this Fox Akuma 3D reveal. We're going to be doing this straight from Twitter. Because, of course, hey, Chris Claudio Molina. Welcome, welcome, welcome. And, of course, good. Everything else works. Everything else works. Good. We're going to be taking a look at this after I go over the initial situation that's happening here. Mitsurugi Leah, this is a more independent thing, more of a different thing with, you know, Wachter instead of everything. Hello, Suni. She left in 2023 when earlier this year, I believe it was earlier this year, last year, whenever, when the whole Wachter stuff was happening, a lot of people left. Leah was one of them. A lot of things were happening there. So she left. She left. They deleted all of her stuff. They deleted most of her stuff. You thought that, you know, everything was going to be fine. Of course, Wachter became 910 Inc. on the 16th of January, 910 Inc. to try to change from where they were. Wachter, if you remember correctly, was doing a lot of nasty stuff, a lot of power control, like a lot of management was exerting a lot of power to make people do a lot of things they didn't want to do. A lot of that kind of stuff was what they were being accused of, and a lot of people left because of that. Now, we have other situations here. She left, Leah left in 2023, retirement in March, and as of 12th of March, she was gone. July 1st, Leah's YouTube channel uploaded two new videos announcing the return of Mitsurugi Leah using a new voice actress. Now, this is usually not a good thing. Keys in the Eye company, the update company, is also trying to do the exact same thing. They're pulling a Keys in the Eye in this one. This is not going to go well for them. I can guarantee you it will not go well for them. They are definitely pulling a keys in the eye. Vox's 3D model. Thank you, Chris Claudio, always for the positivity. Really appreciate it. Naga City, I always appreciate it. Yeah, they're definitely pulling a keys in the eye. Here's where I feel bad. This is the person that's involved in this whole thing. This is where I feel bad. She has nothing to do with this. She's just got a job, pretty much.
こうやってみんなにメッセージを出すことも OK してくれています。もちろんみんなはいろいろな思いがあるとは思うし、否定的な意見があるかもしれない。前のリアさんを今でも大好きでいてくれている人がたくさん。
And that's the thing. She's saying things like, we know that you guys love Leah. I'm going to try to, you know, I know that there are many people who still love Leah and care for former Leah. However, I would like to do my best to carry out activities as Leah in my own way, so that everyone can someday recognize me as Leah. I wish the best for her. I honestly, truly, truly wish the best for her. It sucks that she's put in this type of situation. She's going for a job. She's going, probably this is a dream for her more than likely, to be a part of a VTuber group, to be a VTuber in Japan as like under an agency. This is a lot of people's hopes and dreams. A lot of people's dreams are about this. What's up, Trash Bag? And it's just unfair to the liver. It's unfair to the person involved that this is happening. It's unfair to Leah. It's unfair to this voice actress that this is happening. I feel like I do more archiving than I do watching. Never know when someone's content is going to get pulled. Yeah, it's July 1st already. It's kind of crazy. Now, we're going to go over something a little bit new-ish here, I guess. This is Vox Akuma's 3D. Boy, the boy has finally gotten his 3D. Isn't it crazy? Ain't it crazy how that happens sometimes? Finally gotten his 3D. So here we have Vox Akuma's 3D reveal, date confirmed. It's going to be July 6th, 2200 JST. Whatever that is in the English side. And here is the little thing that they've done for him. 3D begins with Vox Akuma. So it's basically the AR Live 3D, it looks like. Yeah, it looks like it's the exact same 3D as AR Live. I mean, it doesn't look entirely crazy, like crazily well done or anything like that. At least they give him a place to be. And yeah, at least he's getting a 3D. Take it as you will. It is Vox Akuma, Mr. They can always graduate. Mr. There is no bullying inside of Nijisanji. You know, that type of thing. The guy from the black screen stream, he's finally getting his 3D, which, as I've always said, congratulations to them. And of course, I wish the best for them. But, you know, it's a little too late for a lot of people. And this is probably not going to go as well as people would have wanted, because it looks very much like the AR Live 3D. It looks very much like that just based on it. Unless proven otherwise, I'm going to think it's like the AR Live 3D. Here we go. And it says, showcase Niji's using a 3D studio to use. Maybe. They might be, Tama. 4 p.m. for us Americans. Timing is so bad. He's doing this during AX season. Surprised it doesn't happen more often. They have so many IPs with models doing nothing to make them more money. I can't take him seriously after his fan base and Billy betrayed him. Even bad people can have their W's. AR Live was atrocious. Yeah, the AR Live was very atrocious. You know, it was very bad. And that's the issue. The issue is having people already know. They already know about the whole situation. They already know the things that he's done. So it's not going to go well, in my opinion. All right. We also have another situation, which Nijisanji, and of course, they released some 7 sale figures that I showed in my video before this one. And Good Smile Company has also decided to showcase their models, which are very in detail, of Hoshimachi Suisei and Sakura Komiko. This is Hoshimachi Suisei here at the top. You're seeing hers. Very, very beautiful. It looks very nice. It's posable. It has a lot, and I mean a lot of details here. That's very nice. And here's Sakura Komiko. 2, who if it wasn't for Achan, they probably would have left. Here's another one. Again, very posable. The fingers are posable. It looks like the hands are posable. Looks like, as well, a lot of good detail in the whole thing. Looks very nice. And of course, these are just the prototypes, if I'm not mistaken. These aren't the final figures, if I'm not mistaken. But these are the prototypes that they're having. It's going to be so much nicer for each and every one of them. The Suisopath is singing her heart out for each and every one of us, you know, doing wonderful things like that. Let's see what people have to say. Here's the both of them there. This is going to be their figure prototypes, it looks like. Yes. Yes, it's a Sigma prototypes. So these are going to be prototypes for everything that they're going to be doing. Of course, people are going to be very happy because these are two very, very beloved members early members of Hololive. And Hololive JP really supports their staff and their livers, their VTubers. So this is wonderful. I'm very glad. And even with the situation with Nijisanji, it is still nice that they actually put some effort into it, because if you look at the figures, they don't look too horrible. If it wasn't for the situation that was going on, I probably would have even tried to buy one of them, because it looks really nice. But because of the situation, I am buying any of the Nijisanji stuff. I might try to buy one of these, but these get sold out extremely fast. We never know. Air Live was atrocious. Swiss eggs. Hello, T-Man. Hello, hello. Hello, Salty Dog as well. Want to do 3D print so bad? Well, I mean, you always can. That's always a possibility of doing 3D prints. You know, you can always do that if you wanted to. Of course, elira again. It's going to be elira, yeah. Need to put that effort into the livers. I wish they would, but they don't. Of course, we know they don't, because that's just Suisse legs for whatever reason. Suisse legs. Oh shoot, I forgot. I have to freaking load a lot of these. Yeah. So, as I mentioned earlier today, let's see if we can do the Poke Catch. Grr. I don't know how many great balls I have. I don't know how many great balls I have. Ahoy, ahoy! Ahoy, RPG. Ahoy, Gerard. Ahoy, everybody. Ahoy, everybody. A lot of sicklings got outed for stalking, doxing, abusing other sicklings. Basically, they got jealous. The whole rundown of this, they got jealous of other new people getting attention of Hex Haywire. They started being, you know, a-holes pretty much, and were doxing, harassing, doing all these negative things to all these people that, well, of course, shouldn't have seen all that kind of negativity happen to them. But as we know, the people in all these communities don't do much. And of course, the stuff that Hex Haywire didn't really do anything to protect, you know? Dang, I used a great ball and I didn't catch jack squat. Holy crap. He didn't do anything to defend. He didn't do anything like he's like...
I've been seeing sicklings on my For You page, having been saying that they've been bullied or they've been ostracized by so-and-so on my timeline, or this person or that person. And I think for me, it's not like I've developed a
Basically, he's saying, I can't do much. I feel there's some very misconception when it comes to content creators and livers. We are responsible to some degree, but I want you to know we physically cannot involve ourselves in our personal matters. So I feel a little bit differently. I feel if your community is being aggressive and being negative and being all of that involved, then yes, you should involve yourself somehow in everything that's going on. You should make sure that you are not allowing negativity to go into your community. Hello, Perez. Person wants to take a monkey, right, bros? Yeah. Hello, Jigoku Shoujo. Hello, hello. Notice you want to be here, bing, bang, bang. That's a, you're funny, Perez. But see, I have made different steps than this person's made over here. Then Hex, I have removed admins from my server and from my community because they have done inappropriate things or done things that do not reflect the type of community that I want to have. I have actually removed them. I've actually removed them from that. Yes, the Jigoku Shoujo is here. Yes. Nice. I'm glad you were able to catch it, RPG. This is a Nothing Burger. This was about Aster Arcadia with some things that happened in the past when he was being a bit of a pest to Scarla, saying, you know, like, oh, so you're not talking to me, you're talking to Mista while I'm here and trying to chat with you, blah, blah, blah. Made her very uncomfortable, supposedly. Raziel document came out and said that same thing, that Aster was being a bit of a pick-me with some people, being a bit of an a-hole with others, and was kind of trying to be corrected, that type of thing. Not really a big situation, but yeah, that's the kind of thing that happened. Another thing that I'm noticing here, which is a big thing to notice as well, is that Niji decides to debut more EN waves. If they do, at least the new livers won't need to ask for their silver play buttons. Of course, painful to watch. Still not subbing though. What's painful to watch is this. Kunai, not got any support as part of TTT. Kunai, Vivi, Claude, very little support. Twisty, little support. Clara, Ryoma, little support as Denoth. They're not going to get to 100k very easily, if at all. I mean, look at TTT so far. They've been there for, well, I think 8 months to 9 months now, and they still haven't gotten to 100k. That's not anything negative to say about Kunai, Vivi, or Claude. That's the bad support structure that they have in there. And that's what I want to say. It's not anything against these livers. I feel really bad for them, but it's Nijisanji not wanting to support them that's doing this. It's unfortunate. The only way they can really get out of it is not being there anymore. You know what I mean? Tickle the monkey. Oh, God. And then Hollow Stars members managing their community well, and bloody fact they treat each other as brothers, saying they cannot do anything is effing excuse. Come on. Coming from Hex is effing rich. Very true. Bro, do you want to tickle the monkey? I don't want to tickle any monkeys right now, because the monkeys, they're trying to relax and sleep. With all my busy time, I'm just glad to be able to catch up again. Thank you, John. I understand things get busy. I really do. I absolutely do understand things get busy. So that's why I always appreciate when you guys are able to make it here. Hex is going to have shoggymommy if he or she are his fans going out of the way to initial contact, just like other clips of him. Yeah, he might want the shoggymommy thing. He might want that. Not pick me, Isha. Lord, help us. I felt a PTSD of Hex's response being similar to Vox addressing his fandom with the parasocial situation back in 21-22. Yeah, very much like that, and very much not wanting to take responsibility for the things that the community's doing, which is kind of dumb. Clara so pure, not involved in any drama. Exactly. Twisty, just being twisty is the thing. Unless I missed some stuff. As far as I know, Clara has not had anything. Roma, just people were thinking that he was someone else. I thought he was someone else. Until proven otherwise, he's just Roma. Roma's just Roma. Admin was a smart ass to me once. Said nothing but to me, an admin is supposed to foster good in the chat, not be an a-hole. Of course, that's why that admin was removed. That specific admin that I think you're talking about, that one was removed. We banned an admin because they were not acting the way that they should have inside of the community. Vox has been flip-flopping more than a screen door. It's like watching it all burn. Can't let llama mamas go to waste. Yeah. Love Twisty, Clara, Roma are goofs. Hello there, David Thomas. They're good. They are good, yeah. Well, first Niji problem, it all started this year again, or is it last year? Selen was the one that lit the freaking fire. That thing freaking lit the fire, honestly. Not in a good way either. Not in a good way at all. It lit the bad fire. Oh, what's going on here?
And think about the different things we used to say. All the memories of you will just become a ghost.
All these things were done by fans, by Dragoons. And what is sad about this song is that it could have very well been a final farewell to Selen, because we know that she attempted twice to end everything. So this very well could have been the ending that it would have been gone. She would have been gone. She would have been gone. And, none of us wants that. I'm very glad that it never happened. I'm very glad that she's doing what she's doing right now. That was November. It was December. It was in December when it came out. Let's see. We want Aurora, Clara. Am I a joke to you? We have this weird fear of banning admins and mods, getting the Kenji and Dove X mod docking as revenge. Yeah, my heart. That's the risk. That's the risk with mods, since they know a lot. Sometimes you do risk that they will try to dox you, and that is a shame. But you always, as a VTuber myself, as a person involved that has mods, that has admins and such, it's always, always, always going to be very important to make sure that no one is above the rules. Not even yourself. No one is above the rules. What happened to Elira? Nothing negative. It's just she has a statue that's going to be in Anime Expo, pretty much. But we're going to get to that point soon. So all this was Dragoons making it for her. Good stuff, fun stuff, always good stuff. You know, I'm glad that that happened for her. I'm glad that there was positive things going on there. You know what I mean? I am very glad of that. I'm very happy with that. Right now, what we're talking about is the silence that the livers are having in regards to the concert. It does weird some people out that they're being silenced, but it's more than likely, as was mentioned earlier today, more than likely it is a management thing. Management's probably telling them, don't say anything. And remember, in the contract, management can take control of your socials to make sure you don't say anything. So they can absolutely take control of your social media. They can take control of everything that you do in order to make sure that you do not break any rules. You do not break anything that they want you to have, you know, that type of thing. You know, they can really, really, truly make sure that things are the way that they want it, not the way that you have it. It is part of the corporate-wide gag order. I'd love to see behind the scenes right about now. Has to be a dumpster fire? Probably. Who knows? This one always marks it as 18 plus, and I don't know why. It's not. It's funny, but it's not 18 plus. Please kiss me and blank on my face. Bro, what? And this one was something that Twisty actually said, but here is her response to it. She says, as a young lady, I would never say such foul language.
Yup! Leazir joined the family.
Thank you, Leazir. Thank you for joining the family. Appreciate you. The bomb of freaking emotes for you. The bomb of emotes for you. Appreciate you. I am... Let's see. Yeah. Appreciate you for joining the family. I don't know why it's not updating things properly. It usually does. I don't know what the heck's going on. Something weird is going on recently. It's not updating who's subscribing and who's doing other stuff. I'm gonna have to, like, freaking... I don't know what I'm gonna have to do. I'm gonna have to figure shit out. I don't know. Maybe I'm gonna have to finally switch to, like, Stream Elements or something. I might have to. Because a lot of these things are supposed to be updated, and they're not, which is weird. Like now it says Salvi hype, Salvi hype, Salvi hype, when before it used to actually use the hype stuff. Like, I don't know what the heck's going on with this. I really don't know. Things got weird. Like, it's not showing me who updates. It's not showing me anything in my mini feed. I don't know what's going on. I really don't. Can I log in with Twitch as I'm streaming? I wonder. Will it change things? Will it change anything? Will it stop my stream? It will not stop my stream. At least I don't think it will. Well, whatever. We're going to continue with what we're doing anyways. Because I don't think I had to record anything per se. So we're going to go on with this. Basically, yeah, saying, as a young lady, never did these things. It is a song thingamadoobs. It is definitely a song thingamadoobs that they're doing. It's actual lyric from a song Hoshikawa covered once. ESL moment, I hope. Just check to make sure it was real. What the F? It was real for a second. It's in reference to this song from Sada Hoshikawa. This song you hear. This one that's called My Crush, I think it's called. Yep, it's called My Crush. So it's probably something else. Salvi Chatbot finally freaking reacted to it. Holy crap. It took a while to react. I apologize for that. Leo Zere, apologize for that. Okay, I'm not seeing anything now. I can't see a damn thing. I don't know what the hell's going on. I just messed everything up again. We're just going to continue. As long as I can see it happening on my screen, I'm just going to continue. We're just going to continue. Because Streamlabs is being a little biznitch right now. And I don't get why, but it's being a little biznitch. And I don't want to freaking have to deal with this right now. NDF interference, probably. Funny how back then it would just be a laugh at. Now it's problematic. Niji Sheriff's fallen. Twisty's so fun. Wish she could go into another company. I wish so too. I honestly wish that Twisty could go into another company. Shiori Novella Novelite, welcome again. Twisty's like the Iris of Nijisanji EN, but feel like she's better at Face Connect. She joined the wrong corpo. I would have to agree with you there. I feel that she did join the wrong corpo, but she joined a corpo that should have, key here, should have given her a lot of benefits. Should have. You know what I mean? But it's one of those weirdness thingies. It's one of those weird thingies. And what the heck am I doing here? It didn't log in, so that was interesting. How can I make it go back to what it had before? Well, I can't, I guess. I just can't. Here's the big thing that we were trying to get to. We're trying to get to that as quickly as we could, which was 2 out of 4 life-size figurines announced for the upcoming AX. One of them is, of course, Elira. The next one is Shu. Shu Yamino, Shu whatever you want to call it. Shu, go away. No, don't shoo him. This is Nijisanji EN official. This is the scale figures that they have, and these are the two of the 4 that are going to be popping up as life-size statues in the original scale figure exhibition. The Shu Yamino and Elira. If it wasn't for the situation that happened, I'd say buy it, but this is a good-looking Elira standee. But with everything that's been happening, buy the Shu one if you want, but 98% of it goes to a Nijisanji and only 2% goes to the liver. So remember that. Always remember that. That's why I never recommend actually doing it. You know? That's why I never recommend doing it, because like that's the thing. Oh, I did check out Parrot's video. It's funny as F. Yes, it is. It's very funny. It's too funny. It's just too great. Good figurines. They are good figmas. Thank you, Shiori Novella. Thank you for the super chat. Really appreciate it. It's Friday night. It's Hololive night in Los Angeles. Yes, it probably is. I think it is. Yes. Rima's said the P word. Best parrot vid ever. Yes, she did say the P word. Video made Nijisanji look worse than ever. Didi sisters going to rob the figure of security or sleeping on the job. Elira's design is pretty, not gonna lie, but hard pass. These are good figmas. I'd rather buy a Chucky doll. No, thank you. Can you play it on stream? Yeah, I can try to play it on stream. At least some of it. Maybe we could try to play some of it at least. This is something else. We can play some of it on the screen. This one.
Man, Ian 4 just debuted. This is gonna be a fun video. And the Niji male video, really? Do you have no soul?
He got beat up.
This man, look how happy he is.
Shiori Novella Novelite Night donated $2 Singapore through Super Chat. Can you check Parrot's lastest video? Funny AF.
It is funny AF. It absolutely is funny AF. Parrot in the Nijisanji mines. Yes, absolutely. Parrot is in the Nijisanji mines right now. Unfortunately, thanks to the way that Parrot is doing a thing, of course, Nijisanji mines right now.
Yacht plus McLaren. Very happy man. My Tokyo agent found a McLaren in front of the Any Colors building. Not saying it's Riku's, but it's almost as much as a yacht. I would also be happy if I had a McLaren. Cover had 1.16 billion yen paid out in talent remuneration over the last 3 months. Meanwhile, in Nijisanji, Riku has a yacht. I built a 2.7 billion yen studio to support my talent. Hey guys, look at my new yacht.
Yes. With a ukulele. Legal minds say yes.
Ukulele? It starts with 2%. I don't know why. I take the whales, but all the divers seem to die. Keep that in mind. I managed this time to play in due time. It's negligible. For your overwhelmingly monstrous behavior, you have been vilified by the community.
Absolutely.
Over 400,000 subs lost. Top kick.
The PUSSY word. That's what P word.
Check out my jet.
Yeah, I do hope that Elira is better. I do hope Elira gets better, of course. I don't support any kind of abuse towards Elira.
Riku finally became a meme, just like he and the Niji fans wanted. Niji organs don't learn.
Oh.
Clearly, the solution is to debut more waves. You people need to understand I can terminate whoever the fuck I want, and the impact on our financial results will be negligible.
Negligible.
30 days since last stream, Elira
So yeah, there we go. We got a little bit of stuff going on. We have the 5 1/7 scale figurines featuring Nijisanji En were announced. This is another one. The original figures. You have all these dudes here. You have all of them. They're all doing everything. You have, you know, Enna, Luca, Albin, Elira, and Shu. They all look very nice, of course. But how can you actually go and support them with all the negative things that have been happening lately? Of course. And this is the stuff in here. You get a special thingamadoobs. You get something special if you pre-order. You get like a little poster of like their new design. This one here is a music video that she made. And yeah, she had everyone there. She had Ike, she had Aya, she had a Petra, you know, Vox even, for God's sakes. You had everyone there. A lot of people. Kotoka. You had a lot of people there. So this is the type of stuff that Selen would do for birthday 2023. That's what she would do. And for whatever reason, Nijisanji hated her doing this. They seem to really dislike her doing this. But this is the kind of stuff that they can no longer have because of the fact they screwed her over. They did. They definitely screwed her over, and that's never good. 220k views. What are they talking about? It's not the Beetle stuff. It's the sinking the yacht one. This one here. It had 220k views. As you're seeing here, 221k views in 4 months. It's freaking amazing. Even though it's 2 minutes, it's still freaking amazing. Beetle also had this one.
And profound regrets. It is with great remorse that I acknowledge my absence from my daughter's birthday party.
You remember that one. You remember that one. This one had a 96k views in 3 months. You know, basically taking a look at everything. And here is another Parrot 4chan thing.
Wait, could I be getting one of those two? No, wait, I live in Colombia. The US government says you should reconsider ever traveling here and do not travel near our border with Venezuela. You know, the country openly claiming it wants to invade one of its neighbors. Yeah, I don't think they have the balls to come here just for me.
Saying, you know, about whether or not he will get a cease and desist. He probably never will. That's what he's saying. And we're throwing some memes around. Of course, the memes are always great with Nijisanji. I can't wait for when people start to resell those figurines. Makes it easier for me to pick them up at less than original market price. Yeah, I mean, if you want to, you can pick it up at less than original market price. They're gonna be marked down eventually. Elira allegedly, according to Shira Nevelite, thank you, allegedly bullied others. Just saying. Finana is the same as well, especially when Finana forced Pomu, aka Mint, to pay for gotcha stuff. Lazalite, unfortunately, is basically exposed as PLS. Yeah, there are a lot of rumors going around there. That's why I'm saying I don't support them. That's why I'm saying I wouldn't support them, because there's a lot of bad rumors going around in general. And those are the types of things that you don't go for. I don't appreciate. I try not to go for these types of things. I try to make sure that things are working properly. You know, that kind of thing. They're here, cover v show determination. They might have done something wrong. A one color, you know, any color, Kurosanji termination. Well, at least they're free. Exactly. That's the way it happens. I can't say because it costs money. Promise to sing and animate. Someone has to cure a part for you. And that Shu kimono looks fire too. Selen had amazing ideas to work on for Niji, but Niji was, well, like, that costs money. Pay it yourself. Selen's goes like, okay, poor thing. Yeah. She spent over 200k in her last year. In 2023 alone. Cheap figure prices either way to add to my male figurine collection. Let's see. Even if she's getting cease and desist, Parrot would just yap anyways. He doesn't care. Like base Parrot. Also, like you said, they wouldn't actually go into Colombia to do these things. They wouldn't actually do that. They try to hit people in the US, UK, that type of stuff, because people are scared. Over here, a lot of people get scared. And that's why they would try to do that. Did Nijisanji beat up the bird? No, they saying if they did, that's how it would happen. How could Osanji and Niji's sisters hide their BS 101? This was like an old 90s movie where the glasses will tell you the truth. We do not tolerate disagreement. Like, rules for thee, not for me. Like, those would always show up. Yeah, those are basically, yeah, that. Make it so that they all show up. Nijisanji did not beat up the bird, luckily. The bird is fine. The bird is fine. Repeat, the bird is fine. So yeah, that's more memes. And the last one, here, we have the schizo parrot. It's kind of a schizo take, but elira would be almost in every collab. It's kind of like how Doki, formerly Selen, got every sponsorship, or at least right now, Doki's getting every sponsorship, because elira was trying to be put as the face of EN, and that is the big issue. elira was being pushed as the face of EN. That's my take on why elira is doing all these things. One, it could be that she's part of a clique where she gets favoritism. That is one of the many things that has been accused. She's been accused of. One of the many things that's been happening, of course, is that, and you know, supposedly, that's what's been going on.